Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift touchdown in New York City, stepping into a spotlight that only grows brighter as the Kansas City Chiefs get ready to face the New York Giants. MetLife Stadium is set to glow beneath the Sunday night lights, with fans streaming in and anticipation pulsing through the air as two desperate, winless teams prepare to collide in a contest that could shift the direction of their entire seasons. The Chiefs, defending AFC champions, will enter with an 0-2 record, a strange and unsettling start for this powerhouse franchise, not seen since the days before Patrick Mahomes became the face of Kansas City football. On the other side, the Giants also sit at 0-2, their hopes riding on veteran quarterback Russell Wilson. Who knows that a third straight loss could spell disaster in the unforgiving NFC East? The game will kick off at 8:20 p.m. ET, broadcast on NBC and Peacock, with both teams hungry for a breakthrough. The spotlight, though, will shine brightest on Travis Kelce. At 35, the tight end faces tough questions about his place in the game, as his early season stats, just 6 catches for 108 yards and 1 score on 10 targets, draw scrutiny. Kelce's target share stands at only 14.7%, a far cry from the dominant role he's played for years. He has averaged 6.4 receptions and a 72.3% catch rate throughout his career, but these opening games have sparked doubts. The pressure mounts after 2 costly errors. A dropped pass in Week 2 against the Eagles led to an interception, and a collision in Week 1 left rookie Xavier Worthy sidelined with a shoulder injury. Kelce owns up to his mistakes on his New Heights podcast, stating he takes full responsibility for the miscue. With Worthy out, Rashee Rice suspended, and Hollywood Brown struggling, Kansas City's receiving core looks thinner than ever, making Kelce's role even more critical. Analysts predict Kelce will bounce back, highlighting his usual target share in the mid-20s and the Giants' struggles defending tight ends, having surrendered an NFL-worst 8.2 catches per game to the position. In recent matchups with New York going back to 2021, Kelce has averaged 68 receiving yards per game and showcased his yards after catch skills. Against subpar linebacker groups, he has posted 7.1 receptions per contest. Many expect this to be Kelce's night to silence critics, with predictions of a 90-plus yard game and Mahomes' confidence in him reflected in a 149.3 passer rating on Kelce targets this season. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift's arrival in New York adds another layer to the spectacle. Since going public in 2023, Swift has become a fixture at Chiefs games, her presence transforming each contest into a headline-grabbing event. After missing the opener, she appeared for Week 2 at Arrowhead, and her expected visit to MetLife will surely draw even more attention. Kelce credits Swift for bringing joy and a spark to his life, and fans online are already buzzing about potential Mahomes to Kelce touchdowns and Swift's reaction shots. The lead-up to the game brings more drama, as Kelce is fined by the NFL for an obscene gesture during the previous game, further fueling debate in the sports world. Critics like Trey Wingo claim Kelce's mistakes are hurting the Chiefs, referencing the bobbled pass against the Eagles that turned into a 41-yard interception and set up a Philadelphia touchdown. Yet Kelce has still posted at least 47 yards in both outings so far, and his history in season openers, 17 catches, 231 yards, and 3 touchdowns over the last 3 years, gives fans hope he can rebound under the bright lights. If you want more inside stories and updates, don't forget to subscribe. The Chiefs' offense, though, must find its rhythm, managing only 29 points in 2 games, with Mahomes throwing for under 450 yards, and the receiving core battered and inconsistent. Clyde Edwards-Helaire leads the ground attack with 123 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns, but the running game lacks its usual spark. Defensively, Kansas City will focus on containing Russell Wilson and Giants playmakers like Wan'Dale Robinson, as coordinator Steve Spagnuolo looks for ways to pressure New York's struggling offense. For the Giants, this home opener is crucial. Their defense has given up big plays and can't seem to contain tight ends. Wilson brings leadership, but the offense has sputtered. Matchups between Giants cornerbacks and Chiefs speedsters like Jalen Royals and Tyquan Thornton could open up more space for Kelce to operate. The all-time series favors New York, who hold an 11-4 edge, including an impressive streak of 7 straight home victories over the Chiefs since 1973. Recent meetings have been low-scoring, averaging just 29 points, tempting bettors to take the under. However, the Chiefs are 6-2 in September under Andy Reid, a trend that gives Kansas City optimism for a turnaround. Experts expect the Chiefs to cover the spread, predicting a win that could keep their postseason hopes alive. The conversation around Kelce is reaching a fever pitch, with fans and analysts alike calling for a vintage performance, predicting over 90 yards and at least one touchdown. Betting lines playfully reference Swift's Enchanted, dropping Kelce's projected receiving yardage as a nod to the pop culture moment. Kelce's route running and ability to gain yards after the catch make him a nightmare for the Giants' depleted defense. Injuries will play a crucial role, with Worthy out for the Chiefs and the Giants' linebackers stretched thin. Fantasy football pundits everywhere are labeling Kelce a must-start, citing his high floor and the potential for a breakout night. If Kelce can notch 5 catches and a touchdown, he may be the key to Kansas City's first win of the year. As kickoff approaches, the narrative zeroes in on Kelce, with everyone wondering if the veteran can rise to the moment and reassert his place among the NFL's best. With Taylor Swift likely in attendance and millions watching at home, the night is set for drama. The expectation is for a gritty, turnover-filled battle, with Kelce's performance the deciding factor. The prediction: Chiefs 27, Giants 20, Kelce finishing with 7 grabs, 95 yards, and a touchdown. Buses will arrive at MetLife, security tight, media everywhere, and fans in red and blue filling every seat. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs out, focused and determined, while Kelce, smiling but intense, will feel the pressure and excitement of the moment. Russell Wilson will rally his Giants, delivering a passionate pregame speech, knowing this could be the turning point of their season. Pre-game rituals will unfold, with Taylor Swift making her way to her suite, sparking a surge of social media posts and speculation. The national anthem will echo across the stadium, fans roaring, teams lining up, and the football world tuning in for a spectacle. The game will begin with both teams feeling each other out, using short throws and quick runs to test the defenses. Mahomes will look for Kelce repeatedly, trying to get in sync and build momentum, while Wilson carefully steers the Giants' offense down the field. The Giants might strike first with a field goal, but Kansas City will respond quickly. A deep shot to Tyquan Thornton, setting up a red zone touchdown pass to Kelce, igniting the Chiefs' sideline and sending Swift to her feet in celebration. The Giants will counter as Wilson connects with Robinson for a big gain and a touchdown to retake the lead. Mistakes will mount. Dropped passes, a fumble, a missed extra point, and tight coverage on Kelce, forcing him to work hard for every yard. But he will keep finding soft spots in the defense and moving the chains. By halftime, the Chiefs are expected to hold a slim lead, the contest still very much in the balance. The second half will see both teams adjust, with Kansas City looking to exploit mismatches against the Giants' linebackers and New York aiming to pressure Mahomes. Kelce will continue to be Mahomes' go-to target, especially on third downs and in the red zone. The Giants, desperate for a spark, may attempt trick plays or aggressive blitzes, but Mahomes' poise and Kelce's experience will help the Chiefs weather the storm. As the fourth quarter approaches, fatigue will set in and the pressure will mount. Big plays from both sides, perhaps a long run from Edwards-Helaire or a deep catch from Robinson, will keep the crowd on edge. Kelce, battling double teams and physical coverage, will make a crucial catch to extend a key drive, setting up another Chiefs score. The Giants will rally, pushing deep into Kansas City territory, but the Chiefs' defense will stiffen, forcing a turnover on downs. With the clock winding down, Mahomes will orchestrate a clock-chewing drive, relying on Kelce and the run game to keep the chains moving and seal the victory.